Today on Hollywood Tashan, we're diving deep into some of the most exciting updates coming out of Hollywood. Whether you're a fan of action-packed thrillers, mind-bending sci-fi, or gripping dramas, there's something to look forward to. From new seasons of The Witcher to Blade Runner 2099, we have everything you need to know about the upcoming projects that will shape the future of Hollywood. Stick around as we unpack all the latest news, teasers, and updates on your favorite series and film. Segment 1, The Witcher Season 4, What's Next? Let's begin with one of the most anticipated returns, The Witcher Season 4. With Henry Cavill stepping down as Geralt of Rivia, Liam Hemsworth will be stepping into the role. This has sparked massive debate among fans, but there's more to the story. Season 4 promises a darker, more intense journey for Geralt and his companions. We're expecting a deeper exploration into the world of monsters and magic, with more focus on character development and the consequences of Geralt's choices. The transition between Geralt's portrayers is bound to change the dynamics of the show, and while some fans may be uncertain about Hemsworth's take on the character, there are hints in the production updates that suggest the series will maintain its high stakes and visual grandeur. We could see more politically charged storylines as well, with the kingdoms of the continent entering a new phase of conflict. As far as the timeline goes, Season 4 is expected to hit our screens in late 2024, which means we might be in for an intense cliffhanger as the plot builds to its next major turn. What can we expect from the new direction? New faces, darker magic, and of course, plenty of monster hunting. Keep an eye out for more updates in the coming months. Segment 2, Blade Runner 2099, exploring the future. Moving on to Blade Runner 2099. The Blade Runner franchise has long been a staple of the sci-fi genre, known for its dystopian world-building and complex philosophical themes. The upcoming series takes place 50 years after the events of Blade Runner 2049, expanding on the iconic universe. The project will explore new characters, new cities, and further investigate the relationship between humans and replicants. With Ridley Scott attached as an executive producer, the show promises to stay true to the original's visually stunning and emotionally gripping storytelling. We'll be introduced to a new set of characters, as well as a deeper dive into the global expansion of the Blade Running Society. Will this show capture the same chilling atmosphere as the films? From what we're hearing, the production values are high, and the plot promises to tackle even more existential questions than its predecessors. What's particularly interesting about Blade Runner 2099 is the role of artificial intelligence in society. As we move closer to a future where AI and human interactions are becoming more intertwined, this series will no doubt be a timely reflection of our own world's growing dependence on technology. With the promise of more stunning visuals and a deeper exploration of humanity, Blade Runner 2099 is set to be a game-changer in the world of sci-fi television. Segment 3, Squid Game Season 2, What's Next? Now, we turn our attention to Squid Game Season 2. Following the massive success of the first season, which captivated audiences worldwide with its thrilling, high-stakes games, the wait for Season 2 has been nothing short of torturous. But finally, we're getting more details on what we can expect. Season 2 will bring back fan favorites like Ji-hun and the Frontman, as well as introduce new characters to the deadly games. The season will continue to explore the psychological depth of the participants and the social commentary on wealth, inequality, and survival. But this time, the games are said to be even more twisted and complex, with new challenges that will test the limits of human endurance and morality. What fans are most curious about, however, is the return of the mysterious VIPs. These wealthy, high-society figures who watch the games unfold will have a more significant role in Season 2. The show's creator, Hwang Dong-hyuk, has promised that we'll learn more about their origins and what drives their need to watch others suffer. And there's also the question of how the series will evolve in terms of its plot structure. Will we see more backstory on the game's origin or more about Ji-hun's pursuit of justice? The second season is expected to be as intense, if not more so, than the first, and we can't wait to see how the story will unfold. Segment 4, The Rise of Reboots and Spin-offs. Hollywood is in a reboot and spin-off frenzy. From The Matrix to Star Wars, every major franchise seems to be expanding in one way or another. But are these reboots and spin-offs truly living up to the originals, or are they simply cashing in on nostalgia? one of the more exciting reboots coming up is The Hung.